Good day, friends, and welcome to video number 5 on prayer. It is so important to pray, so important to communicate with God on a daily basis. Because if you're going to build any relationship, there must be effective communication. And God is looking for us to communicate with Him, to talk to Him, to share our most dear thoughts and concerns with Him. Because if we're not sharing our concerns with Him, if we're not developing this relationship, then oftentimes when we are faced with our challenges, we will turn to beggarly elements. We will turn to things we've always done. We'll turn to worry. We'll even curse and carry on and just start to fret and lose our minds. When our Father, our loving Father, is waiting for us to talk to Him. Prayer can be something that is so passionate. Prayer is a lifeline. We need to communicate with God daily to be strengthened. Set aside time in your day as early as you wake up. It doesn't need to be a marathon. But set aside, even if it's 5 minutes, you can have quality prayer in 5 minutes time, just talking to the Lord, just asking Him to help you through your day, to protect you from unseen dangers that are coming, that's awaiting you. He already does those things anyway. Why would we ever want to lead this life without Christ, without looking to our loving Father who cares about us, who loves us deeply, passionately? The Lord wants us to commune with Him, to share with Him. He wants to be active in our lives. He's often sitting there waiting for us to speak to Him. It's like having this best friend, but you seldomly speak to that best friend. God is waiting. He is waiting for you to include Him in your daily lives. He wants to be in your daily lives. So let Him in. Let me share with you principle number 3 from my book, The Principles of Prayer, Volume 1. All prayer must be subjected to the Lord's will, according to 1 Corinthians 4:19, James 4:15, 1 John 5:14 through 15. Whatever prayer is made, it must be done according to God's will. The Bible tells us in Isaiah 55:8 that for my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are my ways your ways. Oftentimes when we pray for someone, though our intentions for them may be good, it may not be what the will of God is for that individual, especially if that person is gravely ill and it is God's will to lay them to rest. We don't want to pray and speak presumptuously and say that God will raise you up from this bed of affliction when He did not say so. This action can cause someone to lose trust in the Lord and discourage family members, friends, and even acquaintances. God does not go against His will. We have confidence in God that if we ask anything according to His will, He hears us. And if we know that He hears us, whatsoever we ask, know that we have the request that we desired of Him. And that's according to 2 John chapter 5 and verse 15. You see, friend, when we pray, we need to pray for God's will to be done. Because You've heard me say this before. Although it may seem to you, the situation that you're facing, that it must be answered now. It must get done now. It may not be the will of God that it's answered right now. That it's, that God will remove it right now. That God will end it right now. So we need to always pray that God's will be done before we close out that communication with God. I'm praying that these few words is an encouragement to you, and I pray that you look for the video that follows this as we continue with our discussion and prayer. I pray that you'll have a great day, and I pray that God will richly bless you today, and this day will be a day of prayer for you. God bless you.